How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
You personally.
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sinsball take it down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it second quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
We back. Another episode, man. What's going on, y'all? It's What Now? We gonna give you our topics, you know the saying. We're gonna give you our topics and we're gonna dissect them, correct them, and give it to you. We're gonna give them to you from our perspective. This episode number 3. Got my boys Tobias, Nor, Jay. How y'all doing?
What up, big dog?
Another week, another podcast, ready back at it.
Jay
Back
being
at it
wrong.
again.
Toes being wrong in takes.
I have not been wrong. I've been wrong once, and I'm happy to admit it.
You just said I hadn't been wrong, and then I was wrong once. Which one is it?
Hey, listen,
I've been wrong a lot.
I just want to say, for my fans out here right now, this is May 15th. We're doing our recording. It's after the Bucks game 7, but it's before the Suns game 7. But I just wanted to say I'm the only one here that actually said the Celtics is going to make it to the finals, and all of y'all said the Bucks. I just wanted to get that out there,
You absolutely
Wait, your fans?
Huh?
You got fans?
No, did I say
What,
my
man?
fans?
I have to actually say I've been wrong twice now. This is my second L because I picked the Bucks. I did.
I
That's a
did
shame.
because
I picked the Hawks
didn't
and
know
the
what else to do.
Sixers. I was very wrong.
You should have known your picks wasn't going nowhere.
Man, I can dream, bro. Let me dream about
Hey,
my Hawks.
I will say though, Nordy, we was joking at you. I think it was last week. But if Luka come out and beat the Suns, he might just be the best player in the draft, or not in the draft, in the playoffs. If he wins
because
game 7
my
tonight,
pick for best player is
He's
not
out.
in there anymore.
Yeah,
He's
that's 3
playing
times.
angry. Luka's playing angry right now. Extremely angry.
if he beat the Suns, then I'm.
Well, no, I'm not.
Wait,
I'm not
Devin-
wrong about my Giannis pick.
Devin is on that man left and right.
No.
I would be mad too.
I
Like,
got
dude,
his
get
grade
off of
too.
me.
Cheers. Nor.
What y'all cheering?
Well, mine's been with the back screen, so
I gotta
Oh,
Oh man,
if
Anyway, how
it
you-
was a sponsorship, you wouldn't even be able to see it.
good, because we don't
yeah.
need to give them no extra money anyway.
Exactly.
All proceeds coming directly to us. But anyway,
Remember I
how
said
y'all,
about them free sponsorships?
how y'all week been going?
I'm tired.
I know you
had
are.
a long weekend.
Nor,
but I'm
what you been
good.
doing the past couple of days? What you been doing? Tell the people.
Past
what
couple
you been doing.
days, I've been doing inventory of like 100% completion at the base.
Serving our country.
No, I ain't do all that, but
that in
I definitely did the inventory for it. But we didn't finish until close to 6, about 5:30.
Dang.
Oh my god, it's so much because you got to get the serial numbers on everything.
Oh, well, at least you here. You made the podcast.
Yeah,
That's all that matter, right?
Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna make it through that storm.
That's good, man. We happy you back and you safe. But
I
all
appreciate
right, let's go ahead and get into the show, man. Y'all know how we do. We got a bunch of different sports topics we're gonna come at y'all with today. We got some basketball, some football, professional and college football. We're gonna go through our quick hitters. We're gonna go through our hot takes. But this time we're gonna start off with the NBA. And I think my man Jay might have something to say today.
Get it off your chest.
Go ahead, man. I'll let you go ahead and say what you got to say.
Y'all know that saying, like, how like teachers when they had that one student that everybody done gave up on, but they just want they think they can believe in them and change them and stuff. And you know when they finally get let down, they just be like, I believed in you. I stuck my neck out for you, and you just did me dirty. That is exactly what James Harden did to me this last playoff season. Because I don't know what he had going on. I stuck my neck out for him. I told people that he this, he that. You know what he really need to do? He need to take that top 75 jacket and turn it back in. He don't even need to even be associated with none of these players no more. Because I don't even care what he done did in the past. Because this right here, like Stephen A. said, this need to be investigated by the FBI. What he did. I don't know what he got going on. I think we need to go on a search party because who we just watched, that ain't James Harden. I think, you know how they be talking about these rappers and stuff getting cloned? He been hanging out with the baby too much. They done cloned him. That ain't James Harden.
Hey,
that ain't James Harden.
You say that about Harden.
That is.
We were saying that about Westbrook last show now. We were saying everything you just said, but you sticking your neck out for these. At least
Westbrook did his in the regular season where it ain't matter that much. This
That's because they ain't even make it.
I'm about to say they weren't gonna make it to playoffs. What do you want them to do?
But y'all know Westbrook would have played his heart out in a dire situation.
He did
this
all
man
season.
Westbrook gave this man Harden 2 shots in the second half. 2.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You got to give up at some point.
In an elimination game,
like, nah, fam.
They traded Ben Simmons for Ben Simmons, bro.
Each and every one of us, I ain't even saying making the ball. Each and every one of us would have went out there and put up more than 2 shots.
It's crazy because
that's not even made 2. So those are 2 attempts.
James Harden used to average like 30, 40 shots a game. And now he's not even shooting in a half, like at all.
He really looked like Ben Simmons last year in the playoffs.
And this ain't got nothing to do with him having talent. Like, you know, we talked about how James Harden's a different player. He got talent around him. But, I mean, for people with talent around take more than 2 shots, he just wouldn't. I don't know what's wrong with James Harden. I just don't know.
My only explanation could be what I heard on ESPN is him trying to get Doc Rivers out there or something, trying to get his way somehow, some way. And whenever he wants his way, that's his way of showing that he's either gonna get fat or play smart.
How you get running out of time? He just got there.
Stop doing it. He's running out of time. He ain't got so
yeah,
long left.
James, I don't think James Harden will ever get a ring.
He don't care to get a ring.
Team.
That's all that is. He don't care to get a ring.
He don't care about nothing. He don't even care enough to stay in shape, and that's what I feel like a basketball player should be done.
I told y'all that boy.
In my opinion,
fat and ain't lose it. He got that weight up and then didn't take it back down.
It's hard to once you get there.
But I'll say
the baby better start paying that salary if you want to hang with him so much.
Little baby needs to have the limelight for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all seen that tweet where they said James Harden worried about Lil Baby and the RICO charges. He didn't care about that game.
He went home to check Twitter.
And that man called Lil Baby as soon as he got off the court.
while we talking about James Harden, I guess I can set up the question. I don't know if y'all been seeing y'all the people out there, but we've been going back and forth on the podcast and on Twitter about Jaylen Brown versus James Harden, and if either one, if both, or if neither is a top 5 shooting guard. So, what is our reactions now? What do we say?
Is it still this season?
I stand down.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaylen in the top 5 for sure. James, he out.
I stand down.
You know, you look.
Jaylen took James' spot, but I ain't gonna lie, I still got Jaylen at like 4 or 5.
Question before we start
back
this:
in top 5.
Are we considering Donovan Mitchell a shooting guard?
Yes.
Yes, that's his position.
If we
Reek, you just going. I'm telling you that's his spot, dog.
Listen,
I don't know where you getting this one from.
If we are talking about this year, then he's a 2. Well, because of Mike Conley.
That's what he's been playing his whole career.
No, he was a 1 just last year.
He was not a 1. They just run the offense to him. That's just like
that's a 1. That's basically a 1. If you run the offense, it's a 1.
So LeBron, Luka, Giannis, all them they 1s. They're point guards.
Yeah, not Giannis, but yeah, LeBron and
why if they bringing the ball down the court?
They playing the 1. The same way
if I go to ESPN and go
like
to
Kyrie is technically a 2.
It says shooting guard on his thing.
It says shooting guard. Thank you.
Yeah, but he was playing the 1.
No, they just run the offense through him. They still have a point guard.
All right,
he just has the ball in his hand.
Who was their point guard last year before Mike Conley?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
See what I'm saying? It was Donovan Mitchell. Him,
No,
'cause I
he
remember,
was just the number. All right, where do you think this Dwayne Wade comparison comes from?
I
It's
don't
not
think there
because
should
he's
be.
playing
I don't think
point
there should
guard.
be a comparison. That's my problem.
I don't either.
All right, now you can't lie.
I
You
don't
can't
either.
lie. Two years ago, and I think last year he was going off in the playoffs every time. Don't do that now.
He
Don't do
was,
that.
but D Wade is like an all-time great. That man had a couple of good games, and they started.
I mean, of course, but I'm saying D Wade be mentoring him and everything.
That don't mean nothing. I don't mean he D Wade 2.0.
That's
Kobe
'cause-
mentored like 50
That's because
people.
that's because D Wade owned the team.
D Wade mentoring him because he sees it in him.
No, because he owns him. That's what that is.
He
owned the
was
team.
doing that before he got ownership of the Jazz anyway.
I don't know. You might be right. I don't know about that.
But anyways, my reason why I
mean-
asked that question is
Yep,
if
y'all know I'm right.
Mitchell's
About
considered a
what?
shooting guard.
Oh, the shooting guard thing.
Yep.
But yeah, if he is a shooting guard, I will put Jaylen Brown right outside. I don't want to consider Mitchell a shooting guard. That's why I said
Why?
if he was.
Well,
This is the
who else?
last season.
Who else you got in your top 5 then?
So my top 5, this is out of order, complete out of order, is Levine, Bill, Book.
Why is Levine in that top 5?
Oh my god!
I like Levine. I
don't care what you
It
like.
ain't about liking. It's about who's the best.
That's not.
I think Levine's top 5.
This is
You
like
just-
his college
just-
takes. It's like what?
I mean, he can't. He was the only reason why Chicago was relevant the other year. It's Zach Levine.
No, their actual shooting guard was DeMar DeRozan.
No, that's the other year. This year they got stacked and
Well,
everything.
no, because based on your Donovan Mitchell argument, Jay, Levine was a 2 because Lonzo is the 1.
So what is DeMar? Is he the
A 3. He would be the 3.
Mars a 3.
Yeah,
Mars a 3.
based on your argument.
When everybody was saying that nobody said nothing because most people say his name.
But anyway, it's all right. So if we're considering Levine a 2, would you take Jaylen Brown or Zach Levine?
Oh,
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen.
Because of defense, I'll probably take Jaylen too.
Okay.
Well, I think Jaylen.
That's the
Jaylen
main
was hot
reason he's
more
even
than,
a top
Levine.
player.
I don't know. Zach Levine's not bad though, but I
Not-
don't.
no,
who
Zach
else-
Levine's nice.
He's definitely
He's
not
nice.
top 5.
I mean,
Who
he
else-
averaged 25. Roughly 25 this year.
24.4.
Yeah.
Who else did you
It
say
was
was in there?
It was
Man,
if
we
we
got
didn't take
Bill,
if you take out
Mitchell.
Mitchell, I put Bill, Levine, Book, Jaylen Brown, and
Man,
Jimmy
you might as well give me
That's
Van.
like 4
Why were
games.
you taking out
Oh,
Mitchell?
God dang. Because I don't think he's a shooting guard. In my opinion,
Why are you taking out
let's
Mitchell?
say if I build a team, I'm putting Mitchell at the 1 before I put him at the 2.
I am too.
I'm putting him at the 1.
I agree.
Man,
With
I
this
feel like
is
I can-
not- this is y'all can't. This ain't 2K.
you. What do you mean?
Just because
This
you put him
ain't
somewhere,
2K.
that mean that's his position.
Okay, so then LeBron shouldn't be touching the ball coming up the court because
Y'all
he's a
can't
3.
just move people around, and that's not how that works.
That's what they do. LeBron is a 3, but play the 1.
All right, but what you just say he is first?
He's a 3, or his
Playing the
natural
1.
position is a 3, but he played the 1. So we have to
Mitchell's
call
natural
him a
position
1.
is but he so-called played the 1. No, you do not. That's not how that works. Is Jokic a 1? Jokic is one of the leaders in assists. Is he a 1?
No.
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 Come on now.
Just because you're a leader, it's on me.
Come on now.
The offense ran through him.
Well,
Right, y'all logic, that would make him a
doesn't. Well, that
If you
doesn't mean
consider
he's
him
a
a 1,
1.
Y'all's
he's not a
logic, it would.
No,
All right, if-
who brings the ball up the court to me is the 1. Every most
So
possessions.
does Jokic not bring it up any?
Not every
He
time.
brings the ball up the court and is obviously the best playmaker on that court is the 1 in my opinion. Who brings it up is the
Wrong.
best playmaker.
That's not
Wrong.
true.
Wrong.
Who creates everything? Yes, that's a 1. The 1
No.
creates the whole play.
So you
He's
think-
moving around the whole offense?
Do you
just a
think-
So
play-
it's KD a 1. It was KD a 1.
I said, play KD. You plop KD anywhere on the court to have him shoot.
What
I
about
said he's a
Draymond?
Playmaker, not a highlight.
He bring the
Playmaker.
ball
What
up
about
the court.
Draymond? What about Draymond? You think Draymond?
Draymond was pushing transition offense. Is he a
Draymond-
1?
Yeah, all right. Do you know? All right. The playmaker is
Y'all's
defined as
logic
somebody.
is flawed. It is flawed.
Bro, no, yours is flawed.
No.
Bro, no,
No.
you couldn't even tell me who the point guard was for the Jazz last year.
That does not mean I don't know basketball.
Jay
That
is
just
funny.
means I don't
Oh
know
my
certain players.
Already on the
Yo. All right, well, let's get off of basketball for a little bit and go to some NFL. So I'm sure y'all seen that the NFL has released the schedule for all the teams this year. And what we gonna do for the next couple weeks, we're gonna go through all of our team's schedule, and we're gonna talk about we're gonna try to predict all of our team's records. So our teams are obviously Jay's the Falcons. I am a Ravens fan. Tobias is Steelers, and Nordy is the Bills.
They the broke birds.
Oh my god! What was
Hey,
that?
y'all say what y'all want.
Dirty bird.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to talk a lot this year.
That's an L. That's an L.
So we're gonna start with the Falcons. We're gonna go in alphabetical order.
That's an L.
ATL, baby. Atlanta Falcons, man.
Rise up.
All right, so I guess I can just.
I get him dub week 1. That's about it.
He said week 1.
I'll give y'all the prediction. I'll give y'all a prediction. I'm
All right.
just waiting for my thing to load real quick. But
All right, we got. Let's try to just go through the games and see what they're talking about. So we got the Falcons.
Hold on.
Oh, my fault.
I already got it labeled. I already got it ran down.
Oh, you go ahead. Oh yeah, my fault. You go ahead and do your team.
All right, so you know, Falcons. They make some questionable moves and whatnot, but we already know. And since 2016, been downhill. Me being a realistic fan, I ain't expecting at anything at all. I predict our season in a 5-12 record.
Oh, dang.
Yep. 5-12. I
Let
actually
me
want us to go a little lower. I wish we would lose
so
a couple more games so we can get us a good quarterback, but that's
What games do you have
besides the
yourself lose? What games do you have losing?
Nah, what game?
point. I'm about to go through it. I just wish
Win,
this thing was low. But, all right, first. All right, here we go.
I'll give you
ready.
week 1.
I'm ready. All right, week 1, Saints. I think
At
we start
home.
off the season with a W.
At
Only
home.
because I feel like James is gonna be a little shaky his first game back. They're just he'll have a little bit of pressure on him. I just think we can slide in for a little upset W starting off the season. Have
I
us
can see
looking
that.
good for the beginning.
I can see that.
But then
they gonna come out looking like a team that.
long streak of L's after that.
and then
Yeah.
Rams, obvious L. We had
L.
nothing to stop them. No
Easy
firepower whatsoever. Just L.
Easy L.
They might take it
Week
easy.
3, Seahawks. I take another W
L.
because all right.
No,
Who's our
that's a
quarterback?
W.
Last
That's a
What,
W.
what quarterback is going to beat us? Please tell me that.
Exactly.
It can just be the running back.
Marcus
That's
Mariota.
Who y'all gonna stop?
Marcus Mariota's gonna beat y'all.
Bro, have you not
But
seen
who's
that
better?
the Seahawks are they were trash with Russell Wilson these last 2 years. So now
All right, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out for Gino.
You really think Drew Lock or Geno Smith is beating the Falcons?
You better watch out for Gino. That boy crazy.
Like
No.
I said, I'm being realistic, but I do not think the Seahawks will beat us. I don't.
We gonna come back to this game. I think Seattle gonna beat y'all.
I can see. All right, I don't think so.
No, Seattle, if anything, Seattle won't beat nobody. Falcons will lose. Anything.
Exactly. That's what I said.
I can definitely
That's what I
see
said.
that.
Marcus Mariota going.
L and a dub for them.
And
That's
then
what I'm
I
saying.
see us coming in next 4 straight weeks with L's. Browns,
Really?
Bucks, Niners, and Bengals. All L.
Yeah, that's L's, man.
All L.
Okay.
And that doesn't even need to be explained. Y'all see who the teams are.
You
Well,
said
Cleveland-
L until where? Till
I don't know.
Carolina?
Cleveland.
They might not have
Jacoby Brissett can beat us.
Sean Watson. Yeah, that's true.
Jacoby
That's true.
Brissett can beat us.
That's true.
Then I see us. We refresh a little bit with a Panthers W. I think they little situation. Sam Darnold's not going to play that great, in my opinion.
Well, he ain't great in the first
And-
place.
They're not going to throw. They're not going to throw in what's his name, Matt Corral. So
I can
I just see
W.
us. I can see us getting W. I wish the best for Chris McCaffrey, but he'll probably be hurt by that game. So
Panthers may be trash. Panthers may be terrible this year. To be quite honest with you, they may
Chris
be
McCaffrey might be
Exactly.
traded by that time.
but then next week,
you get tired of him.
next week we got another L to the Chargers. Herbert's gonna pick our defense apart. He probably gonna throw for 500 that game. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a
And then
shame.
I think we sweep the Panthers in the season. Another W. And then this is surprise might surprise some people, but I think we beat the Bears. I think we can get to Justin. I think we beat the Bears this year. That's just me.
You
I
can.
don't think they have no receivers, and he's already gonna be struggling in a new offense with a new system because they got new coaches. I think we can beat them this year.
Mhm.
Next week, Commanders L. I just think Carson Wentz might actually fit into this system. They might go on a playoff. I think they'll go on a playoff run this year. That's just if that defense
There's your hot take.
stays
The
to the
Commanders?
top. What? Going to playoff run?
Wait, what?
They could-
Whoa.
Yeah, y'all didn't hear that the first time?
Whoa. We repeat that again.
Bro,
I mean, I can
do
see
y'all
it. Though.
not
It
know
could
what
be like
division they're in?
I wouldn't say
The
a
NFC
run.
least?
They make
Bro,
it last
they
year.
are in,
Bro, over the Eagles and the
not last year, 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say
playoff run.
I wouldn't say a run. I'll say they can make it.
Okay,
But I wouldn't say
Well,
I wouldn't say a
When
run.
I meant playoff run, I didn't meant like deep in the playoffs. I meant like
Oh,
get
okay,
to
I was
the,
about
like
to
a
say,
wild
like-
card game or something. My fault.
Oh,
Bad
yeah,
word. Bad word.
Okay.
My fault. They could probably win their division. It's up for
Win?
grabs, honestly. It's up
I
for
don't know
grabs.
about-
It's not
I
a
don't know about
definite
win.
winner in the NFC East.
Yeah, I mean
And
you're right.
please do not say
actually,
the
'cause
Cowboys.
Their defense is solid, but I think the
They have a
Eagles.
good defense. They were solid last year with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke almost beat Tom Brady 2 years ago. Let's not
Taylor
act like
Heineke-
he ain't.
Taylor Heineke
Let's
might
not
be
act
better
like
than Carson
the
Wentz.
You
Commanders.
said not the Cowboys, but if not the Cowboys, who else?
Either the Eagles or the Commanders.
The Commanders not gonna be the best on the division. I don't know about that.
Taylor
The quarterback's
Heineke-
Carson Wentz.
We'll revisit this. That's my
Heineke-
pick for the NFC East winner, Commanders.
Heineke might be better than Carson Wentz, though. To be honest with you,
You got to finish your schedule.
We just have to see.
Yeah.
And then next week, Steelers, L, not go live. Even with not knowing who the quarterback's going to be, I just think we can't beat a Mike Tomlin coach team. Then the next week is a bye. And then I say at the end of the season, Saints come back and beat us this time, so we don't get the serious week. And then we end the season on 3 more L's from the Ravens, the Cardinals, and the Bucks. They don't need to be explained. You see the
Y'all
team.
gonna beat the Bucks. Y'all gonna beat, but just because the Bucks aren't
That's
gonna play
laughable.
nobody, that's the only reason why you're gonna beat them.
Only way we beat them is Tom not playing.
I see they still. I think they still.
Nah,
lose.
because Kyle Trask gonna light y'all up after that.
They gonna try to.
Don't play with him. He done
Hey,
lit
I
up your
love
favorite
the-
team once.
I love the support.
He done lit him up once.
I love the support, but I do not see that come.
They're not because of the no, because the
Kyle
Buccaneers
Trask
got
ain't
the
like
division
nobody
clinched
else
by
in the
then.
NFL. Yeah, not this
They got-
year.
Who?
Say what?
Go ahead.
Say it again.
I said Kyle Trask ain't like nobody up in the NFL. Not this year.
Well, he's sitting behind the GOAT. What you want him to
That's
do?
what I just said. I said not this year because I ain't want to say for his career because you never know.
So your 5 wins are against who? Both Panthers.
Saints, Seahawks, Panthers twice, and the Bears.
Okay.
I think I probably say 4. I think y'all lose to the Seahawks.
I forgot New Orleans.
I don't see that
picked
one.
up
Though.
Landry.
I say we lose to
6.
the Bears before the Seahawks.
Me too.
I mean, yeah. I just feel
The
an
Seahawks
upset.
are going to be within the top 3 picks next year. I don't think you realize that.
I know. I just feel an upset.
The Seahawks
Like
are not gonna beat them.
And
No.
what if
They
what if
have no
Seahawks? What if Seahawks get Baker?
They have no identity. How you gonna beat it? They
If
have
they
no
get
identity.
Baker, it'll be a closer game, but I still see us winning.
No.
Their identity is still running defense like it's
With
the
who?
early 2000s.
The
Exactly.
Falcons? Do the
DJ
Falcons have an
Dallas?
identity?
No, you see they drafted another running back this year, so obviously they don't
Who they
feel
draft?
like he's
Was it?
Brees
Wait,
Hall?
was it Kenneth?
no, the Jets got him. My fault.
Was it Kenneth?
What's the Falcons' identity?
We have to see. We just got a new quarterback.
y'all in the same
Oh,
boat.
it's Kenneth Walker. Oh shoot! Whoa. Ooh.
Big team
Well, I
guy
don't
here.
know about that.
Big team guy here. So you think he about to come in and start over Chris Carson?
I think he can take a spot.
No,
And
not
Rashad
Chris
Penny?
Carson. Chris
And
Carson,
Rashad Penny?
Chris
Chris
Carson
Carson
get hurt.
though.
He's hurt all the time. Absolutely, I think he can take a spot. Kenneth Walker is a dog. Y'all
If Chris
sleeping on
Carson,
Kenneth
if
Walker.
Chris Carson
Y'all
stay
sleeping on
healthy
Kenneth
though,
Walker.
He was a dog in a good system. You saw his stats. At
He
Wake
was the
Forest.
only reason why Michigan State was relevant.
You saw his stats at Wake Forest.
Listen, and then he did better in a better conference.
It's all about scheme.
Mm.
What his running style can fit. You're talking to a running back, man.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
That's RB1.
I'm a professional at this.
I was about to say that. You
I'll tell you
better,
about this.
you better recognize.
Listen.
I'll tell you about some running lanes and blocking.
So all right, so then what's Kenneth Walker's system then? Because I saw what he did at Michigan State. That was ground and pound. They literally fed him like 30, 40 times a game.
Exactly. And Wake Forest, you see him that's a pass heavy team. So like if he was that good, he wasn't getting a chance to shine, or like I said, he got to the right system and flourished.
I got a question. It's kind of off topic. When y'all were playing in high school, did they make y'all do like Oklahoma drills?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I loved it.
Did y'all ever go against each other? Like any of y'all?
Nah,
They did ever go.
Me and Jay went head to head.
nah,
But it
nah.
wasn't
We didn't. Not
drills.
Oklahoma. I think we
just-
did
it was
those.
boards.
Was it
It was
board?
just
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the same thing basically.
No,
But they used to make,
no.
like-
Me
What?
and you.
Oh, boards
it was
is
like,
not the same as Oklahoma drill.
I was hitting somebody. That's all I wanted to do.
Hey,
Anytime
nah.
we had boards, I was so happy. I was like, yes.
Boards is just you getting the stance in front of. Boards is basically like a lineman drill.
No, we never.
says
No,
that
DB,
because
we never
DBs
did
would only
boards.
go against receivers.
Yeah.
We
Now,
never
y'all
did
used to have,
boards.
y'all
I
used to
don't
have
think,
some
Lordy.
weak boards, man. I ain't gonna lie.
We didn't.
Watching y'all, that used to be so weak. Only people used to be hitting hard like you and Wes, Nordy.
Ain't nobody want to hit.
I
Nobody
said the
wanted to hit.
receivers.
I
The
was the only
receivers
one
were
who wanted
soft
to
too,
hit.
though.
You say you used to hit with your head though, Tobias.
Even Jawana used to want to do none of that in contact.
No, Tim.
don't blame him.
Y'all see? No, Tim.
And he'll
Tim-
catch over
Timmy wanted
everybody,
all
though.
the-
Hey,
I love going against Timmy.
I was talking about Oklahoma drill at work when I used to play football in like middle school, and I remember one time I got hit so hard I thought I was about to die. Like, bro, when I tell you,
You thought you was about to die.
he knocked the wind out of me, and that's the first time it ever happened. So I thought that was it for me. I was like,
Hey, a
Lord.
soccer player was born that day.
Exactly. It's like I can't do this no more. He said, just breathe, hold in my.
I got the wind knocked out. I was good. I got it out early.
See, nah, it hit me hard, right in my stomach. I said,
See,
nah.
I got the wind knocked out of me by hitting somebody else.
Oh,
I ran him down on the sideline and I dove. I dove at him. Blah! And I stayed down too and get up. Hey, the coaches ran over there. All they heard was.
I probably wasn't even making noise. I probably just. I guarantee you, I saw the white light.
I think I knocked the wind out of
couldn't
myself
breathe for
hitting
real. I
Jake
was
White
ready.
one time in middle school. Like, and Coach Osborne was laughing at me after that. I was like, he's like, all right, son, get it out.
Our college predictions for college football. What y'all think? We got.
Toes, you lead it off this time.
All right.
Yeah,
I looked
you know.
into this. Y'all gonna be surprised by this one.
Any
Always
hold on.
am.
I don't even think I said it.
You said
players
our
or
breakout
teams?
player or breakout team. I chose a team because I think it's a gazillion players in college football. I really can't narrow down
Yeah,
those
that's a lot.
teams. I have.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, I have the Utah Utes having a breakout thing. Now, hear me out here. They're a young team last year. They finished in the top 10. They have a buttload of returning starters coming back, and they're all young. They have more experience. First off, their quarterback is pretty good. He had like 2,500 yards. He only threw 5 picks and like 20 touchdowns. They got their leading rusher coming back, he ran for 1,000 yards. Defense, they weren't pretty. The defensive offense wasn't like pretty in terms of statistics. But if you look at the games, like they stepped up when it counted. And those are young teams, and they're young players, so they're only get better at that point. And the only 2 teams really they have to really worry about is Oregon, who I think is going to come back stronger this year, and maybe USC. I think that's like Texas A&M. I haven't really bought into all the hype yet, but I think Utah, they're set up to win the Pac-12, and then possibly depending on if they do win these games, and it's going to start with game 1. Nordy is against Florida. They come down to Florida and win, they're going to be legit. They are. I know that's really hot take. That's a hard place to play in. I said if they do. If they do. I don't know if they will.
I would, if I was a betting person, I would say that yes, we should in theory take that first L. Because they do have experience. They are an older team. I don't know where this younger thing keeps coming from with
No,
you.
they
are
were
returning. They were last year.
Exactly, but again, you grow.
But this year coming up, they are an older team.
I said that. I said they were a young team last year.
And you said they're going to be a younger team next year, or not a younger team.
No, I
but
said
a
they're
young
having
team next year
returning
too.
starters this year. That's what I said. I said they have a lot of returning starters this year.
Yeah, well, I just had a coach who got fired on purpose, and I got one that's competent now. And I was like, yeah, you know. And I have a lot of worries on my team because if QB1 goes down, I have zero faith in the rest of my quarterbacks on that roster right now. until this next recruiting cycle. But I'm trying to pull up their schedule so y'all can keep going. Oh, and your Oregon take, they are not going to be better than they were last year. You are wild.
I mean, who's
their quarterback?
There's no listen.
He's a first-year head coach.
Can we all agree that the Pac-12 there's nothing to be scared about? Can we all agree about that?
Okay, well, yes.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
exactly, like you don't have to be a great team, but to have a breakout season, you get put like Pac-12. If you go 11-1, you're automatically putting up for playoff conversation automatically. Just because it's a Power 5 conference. That's the only reason why. If you finish 11 and anything, double digits in anything in the ACC, Pac-12, Big Ten. I'm not gonna say SEC because it's so many, because it's very top heavy and there's a lot of teams that always finish in double digits. Always like two or three teams. So you never know with that. But if you finish in the top like double digits at the end of your season, any of those conferences, you'll be put up for it. So I think Utah Utes, that's if I could pick I don't know, maybe a dark horse or a breakout team. I don't know what you want to call them. I pick them, Utah.
Aren't they?
And I like them. And also, if you watch that Rose Bowl, hey, they hung in with Ohio State, 48-45. That was probably the best bowl game I've ever seen in my life, honestly. That I've ever seen. I'm not saying it was the best game, but the best one I've ever seen. But yeah, that's my take. Y'all go next.
Well,
I have them losing to USC.
Okay,
I have them losing to Stanford or Washington State. And then definitely at Oregon. And it's at Oregon? Absolutely.
That's why I said Oregon. That's exactly why I said Oregon. It's the only team the only two teams I have to worry about is Oregon and USC. They're not going to lose Stanford.
Give me David Shaw at Stanford.
David, I don't care who they got. I'm not worried about Stanford.
You don't even know who David Shaw is. That's a head coach.
I'm not worried about Stanford. I'm not worried about Stanford. Hey, ain't nobody worried about Stanford. But all right, y'all take.
Well,
go ahead.
I don't really have, like I said, I don't have a breakout player because I feel like a breakout player is unknown. That's what makes them kind of breakout. So then, as far as the team, I kind of just made a last minute pick because I didn't really pick a breakout team, but now that I was thinking about it, y'all just mentioned them, but I wouldn't even say breakout because a lot of people have been talking about them, but I think USC will probably at least at the very least end the season in the top 10.
I thought about them.
Oh, USC. Okay. I thought you said UNC. Yeah. I was like, absolutely not.
Oh, I was like,
they're probably in the year in the top 10. I ain't gonna say they're gonna make the playoffs or anything, but from what they've been doing the last couple of years, this would be a breakout season for them.
But why?
But my real take on this is, y'all know I had to say something about my boys. Say something about my boys real quick. So just a little quick position, just a little quick prediction, real quick. Hey, you could be mad, bro. I'm sorry, but look, y'all gonna be happy about this.
Happy about Georgia? What? Why would I be happy
my
about
take on them?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
All right, man.
Go. Get your take.
I still got UGA winning the SEC East just this year one more time.
I do too.
And then
again,
I say we get upset by Auburn though. I say that, and we come up short for the playoff and end up at number 5 at the end of the season.
Y'all know where I did that thing with Indianapolis Colts, and I forgot. Like I was thinking of one team, and I put them somewhere else in my head. I did the same thing with Utah just then, because I was seeing red, and I was thinking Houston. I don't know why.
I can see that though. No.
Yeah. Give me them over Oregon, for sure.
Yo, you good?
Oregon?
Look, I told you it was a long weekend, but I'm still taking USC. I'm on that one.
That's gonna be interesting to see right there. But why USC? I don't think it's theoretical hype. Like between them and Texas A&M. See, exactly.
Offense, like you said. You got an established quarterback and an established coach.
Yeah, and they got I was about to say that. They got what's the name now?
Caleb Williams, all right?
Yeah, Caleb Williams.
And receivers gonna be flocking to go play with him in that system.
What do you think is gonna mold? It's gonna mesh? Do you think that they're all gonna mesh?
I mean,
meshing time for them to make a run.
That's what I just said. They're probably not gonna make the playoffs this year. They're not gonna make the playoff this year. They're probably in the season in the top 10. So you don't be listening.
You think
You
they'll
know-
finish higher? Than,
You know who I got?
No, y'all don't listen. You think they'll finish higher than Utah?
Yes.
You know who I got?
They're gonna beat
Yeah,
Utah in the Pac-12.
I know y'all watch.
UNC,
watch-
Oregon, and Utah.
Utah is in the what? How do they divide their divisions up? Was it?
I'm gonna
East
give
and
the
West?
rain stick to Reek because
Pac-12.
I know y'all watch a little more college football than I do, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that Wisconsin's gonna be back next year.
I do
Oh,
too.
no.
I do too.
I just have a
I do
feeling.
too.
I have
what
a
is
feeling.
back
Back to
mean?
back to
What is
what?
that?
Back to
What is
what?
that entitled?
Like a couple years ago when they was were they top 10 for a while? I think they lost. They
Yeah,
lost
they were.
a game at the end. I forgot
They're the
against
only-
who.
They're the only reason why the West was relevant for a while.
I
Is this
think-
when they had Jonathan Taylor?
They had Jonathan
This is
Taylor,
when
they
they
had
had
Melvin
Armstrong,
Gordon. Well, yeah, Armstrong.
Yeah,
Their running
boys
back
can
now
run.
is-
Their running backs are nasty.
Yeah. It's a quarterback sucks. Their quarterback room is terrible. It's bad.
Because no top quarterback wants to be a turnaround dummy.
Right.
So
Chase
when you were
Wolf.
probably a 3-star quarterback and Wisconsin offers you, oh yeah, I'm going to a Big Ten program, top Big Ten program, but I'm not going to the NFL. That's how their
who
quarterback
is
room set
the
up.
last? They've never had a really good quarterback came out of Wisconsin. Now I think about it.
Because they're turnaround dummies. They are what I did at William James. Turn around
Can
and
we
get
say
the ball.
who's going to be the biggest
Malin
letdown of
left,
the team?
Malin right, Malin up the middle.
No, I'm talking about before I played running back when it was Owen and Leon.
Oh,
Just turn around and hand it off. That's what I did.
I used to hate that in middle school. Oh my
You just suddenly
Them boys.
hyped yourself
Oh.
up. That boy Jay hyped himself up.
I was hyping myself down. I was literally a turnaround dummy my whole 7th grade year.
Oh, you were the quarterback. I thought you saying you. I thought you
Yeah.
was saying you was the running back.
Nah, I was the Wisconsin quarterback. That's basically what I did.
They say, nah, bro, you gonna.
we run the ball about 25 times a game. I might get me a pass in, and that was the highlight of my game every game.
They said, bro, you gonna have to play running back or something because you can't play quarterback.
Hey, I had me like 4 touchdown passes that season.
How many games you played?
It's middle school. We've only played like 6.
I would have threw six at least minimum.
We didn't throw the ball. You don't know this offense in Statesboro. It's taught to you in 6th grade, and you don't get out of it until high school.
Wishbone, run left, run right,
Run up the middle.
run up the middle. Yeah, I was about to say run middle left, run middle
Wishbone,
right.
serious boy.
I was just playing. I can't play.
It's only
quarterback.
something serious when all your offensive linemen bench over 350. If not, good luck.
That's what was funny is you
I
had
remember
me
when-
over there benching more than most O linemen on our team.
Exactly. I was stronger than all my old linemen.
You should have played
Except
online,
Lewis.
Nordy.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well, you got
Absolutely
boy.
not. I play tight end. There ain't
Man,
no
Coach,
way
Coach
I'd
P
play
almost lost
anywhere
me
else
when
on
he
that.
moved me to fullback.
He did lose me.
He said absolutely not.
Oh, hey, when I
fullback is-
started playing bad on purpose, he knew where to put me back at. I don't care if I weigh 250. I ain't blocking. For
Oh, you pulled a James Harden.
No, I'm saying I got fat just because I ate, and they tried to move me to fullback, and that was it.
but then you say you started playing back so you can get out of fullback.
Body suit on.
Yep, I pulled a James Harden.
He said pulled a
Sure
James
did.
Harden. Man, that's why you had sympathy for him. What
Hey,
you
look,
got?
man, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you know that ain't gonna help the team.
What's your answer, Nordy?
Players, I'm gonna say so. Like Bryce Young, he was good this past year, but I think he's gonna come to fruition this season coming up. He's got that. He's got the first year under his belt. I mean, he handled it like an Alabama quarterback should. I mean, he played confident towards the end. Even in bad games, he was still great. And as
Can
far
he
as
break out even though he already won the Heisman? No, I'm being serious.
Why are you looking at him? Why are you looking at him like that? The North look like he wanted to say. He wanted to reach through the screen.
What I do?
I don't think he should have won the Heisman this year.
Really?
What's
Whoa,
that
wait,
shit?
wait.
I told you, I wanted
this.
Will
I want to
Anderson.
hear this. Why?
I'm definitely with you on that. But this race was weak last year.
No, why
And
do
that's
you
why
think-
Will should have won it.
But you know, you got look at him up there. You know what he ready to talk about.
I'm not about to say. Listen,
Hey,
I'm not even. Gonna, I
hey,
don't.
it
I,
The
is.
guy
I don't
who
even think Aiden
averaged
should won it.
like 2 times less than Will. Yes.
But what Will? So you think Will
Say
should have won the
something.
Heisman this year?
Yes. I showed you all the numbers.
This is how I put it. If
Listen,
Will
all the games.
Anderson was on Michigan, if Will
Oh,
Anderson
he
was on
like-
Michigan,
Aiden went sorry.
they would have
On the other
probably
side.
retired his jersey.
Listen,
They
I'm
were retired
gonna
his
say
jersey.
They'd
this.
have moved him over.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I know that we talked about the Heisman voting and everything. How some of them don't even really watch college football.
I told you
But
that.
the
You didn't
fact
believe
that
me.
the dude wasn't even in the top 5, that don't ring off no bell to y'all. That don't seem like me. Like that don't seem.
They
different.
didn't want to put 2 defensive players in it.
Let alone
Okay, so
from
you
Bama.
read. So you're saying someone who
They
wasn't
didn't
even
even
in the
wanna
top
put
5
one.
voting should have won the Heisman. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me.
Aiden was in the spotlight because
I just want you to
he
say.
was
I
on
just
a
want you to
team
say
that
this.
was coming into the Final Four.
Forget Aiden Hutchinson. Forget all them. I want you to say this. Yes, I think somebody who wasn't even the top 5 to voting should have won the Heisman. That was just
Who, Aiden
Oh, I didn't say
Hutchinson?
he should have won.
not Aiden
I didn't say he
Hutchinson.
should
I'm talking
have
about
won.
Will Anderson.
I'm just saying they should have
Who
at
was
least
in
been
it?
there.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I agree too. No, Will should have definitely been up there.
Will's
But
not even top 10.
I heard that he should have.
according to
winning
these
top
Top 10 what?
Heisman odds to win.
Oh dang!
That's coming up.
Oh, that's
That's coming up.
But that's for next year.
Oh,
But he plays defense.
No,
We're
no,
talking
I'm
about
looking
last
at.
year.
I'm looking at. Oh, this is okay. This did come
Yeah.
out 3 days ago.
Okay, how about
Okay.
But the fact that he's even because it has Heisman odds just tell you how good he is as a linebacker.
Coach,
Yeah,
what do you
I mean
think
any
Michigan's
any
gonna go
defensive player. To be honest
what?
with you,
What you think Michigan's gonna go next year? Because they got this soft schedule.
500.
I don't know.
500. They ain't
That's
doing
what
nothing.
y'all gonna do. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I
All
think
right, now,
Jim
I don't
Harbaugh
like
getting
them, but don't
fired in 3
disrespect.
years. Jim Harbaugh getting fired in 3 years.
They just sat y'all
why
down.
you
Y'all
hating,
can't
bro?
talk
You
that
hating on him.
reckless.
Listen,
Jim Harbaugh needs to
Jay,
come
you
to
been
Baltimore.
hating on him all year. What Michigan do to you? You been hating on him all year.
Cause
you know
man,
you get haters when you get
Cause
good.
what? Give me a reason. Give me a
when
reason.
we be trying to
valid
give you
reason,
realistic
valid.
facts and stuff, you be trying to act delusional.
Valid, so you just hating on him.
He's a
Just hating.
Steelers fan. I be trying
I'm
to tell you, man.
when me and Nordy tell you reasonable facts, you be trying to get delusional, acting like we don't know nothing. Just acting like Michigan just so high and mighty. Y'all ain't
Listen,
nothing.
I never listen.
Nothing.
Typical
First of all,
Steelers. Typical
Michigan
Steelers
goes
fan.
8-4 next year. I'm gonna write that down.
Oh,
I said it.
what 4 games? What 4 games?
No, we
at Iowa,
we can't do that.
Penn State, Michigan State, and Ohio State.
I think all the it's a very good possibility. You know,
Give me all the states.
It's a
Minus Iowa.
Actually,
And
I will
Maryland
take.
State.
I'll take away the Michigan State game just because I think it's a maze out, and then there's gonna be a whole frenzy. So I don't think Michigan State's gonna come in there and beat them. That's the one game. That's one game I will say. But realistically, I think we'll lose to Iowa and Ohio next year. We'll see.
All
If
right.
they disappoint me again.
All right, we got to move on, y'all. All right, we're going to go through the quick hitters now. This week, I got it's kind of an all sport type of thing. I kind of got like a would you rather type of questions this week. I thought this would kind of be fun to do. So first one, Nordy, you good? I know you write down all
I'm
the
listening.
takes. Making sure you write down all these takes so we come back to them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first one, I'm gonna start it off easy. Would you rather be a coach of a college team or a professional team? What would y'all rather do?
I think it depends on the sport.
Professional.
Yeah,
Really?
give me professional. Because
For
even
which-
if I fold, I get paid more.
Exactly. And then you have to put in that much work. Like you have to.
I don't know.
College,
I'd rather
you
be
have to go out
I'd rather
and
be a
recruit.
head college football coach than NFL coach. That's just me.
But you got to go out and recruit all the time.
Really?
Like you got to
Why?
Yeah,
travel
that'd be-
all the time away from family and everything. That's tough.
I mean, at the time when he asked the question, I didn't really think about the family and stuff. But
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'm thinking about mine.
I think all the traveling and recruiting stuff would be the cool part of it, in my opinion.
I think as a
Yeah, maybe.
assistant coach, it would be. I would enjoy that.
Yeah. I think
But not as a head coach. I mean, that's just too many moving parts. That's way too many moving parts.
Oh,
that you
well,
gotta
me,
work.
I'm only going somewhere to 5 stars. Like me personally, like I'm taking the plane and all that.
But you still have to think about
If
what
I'm
all
coming
the
to
other coaches
see-
are doing.
Oh, they're gonna be doing what I need them to do.
Also, being
Now
a
what you need
college
them to
coach
do, all them
that's a lot of
meetings.
politics too. Like being
Yeah,
a part
I'm
of university.
saying I'll have everything handled with the assistants and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
College-
those jobs ain't desirable for no reason.
Oh yeah, all-time record SEC 55, Big Ten 39. By the way, forgot to throw that in there. Tobes.
What's that got to do with this?
Big Doug.
That we're
What's that
better.
got to do with this?
That we're better.
That ain't nothing to do with
No. All right,
this year, no.
no.
Let this be said.
Y'all
This
said
year, the
I'm
Big
good.
Ten will be
I'm
better than
good.
the SEC.
Go
y'all said
Mark my
no.
words. Write that thing
Don't
down.
start it,
Write
Toes.
that
We
down
ain't
in your
started.
notepad.
no,
Write
no,
that
you
down.
gotta stop.
Write that down in your little notepad.
We ain't
Big
starting
Ten
next
will be
week.
better than the
Nope.
SEC.
Nope.
No,
We ain't
you got
starting
it.
it,
Better
Toes.
than the SEC. this
Tobias is not the time right now.
Write that down in your notepad. What time is
No.
it? Time saying 6:44 on May 15th. The Big Ten will be better than the SEC this year.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Yes.
next.
I'm
No,
not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Stop. We're not talking about that right now.
Y'all started this train. Oh, y'all ain't got me.
Yeah, what is train about to stop
Y'all
on
not-
its tracks? Hush.
Man, listen, just like Georgia's season about
Oh,
to be
the only
next
one
year.
talking
It's gonna be disappointing. Y'all gonna be whining instead of barking next year. That's what y'all gonna be like.
15
Yo,
feet down
hey,
their
look.
legs. They just said y'all
That's
scared.
exactly what y'all gonna be doing.
Hey, the audio on that's gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, we got wait.
I didn't even think about that.
Hold on, let me timestamp that.
Oh, that's
All right.
57, 20, 15, something.
Number two, I got. Would you rather be the star of a bad team or an average player on an elite team?
Oh, give me average.
Average, really?
I'm there for the natty.
Wait,
You
Jay
let me get one
should
of
know.
them rings.
Jay relate to this. That's why he laughed. That's why he
Oh,
laughed.
Nah,
You say
I'd rather
Come
be
be average,
average.
Jay.
I'd rather be average because, man, like
Come
I
be
ain't gonna
great.
lie. I'm just
because he
putting my
tired of
two
carrying
scenarios.
y'all.
I'm putting my two scenarios. Senior year football was
You get
fun,
hurt.
but it
Took a toll.
yes,
Listen,
you get hurt. Senior year was fun, but it wasn't as fun to say like my sophomore year on the baseball team when we went to the Elite Eight. Obviously, I was nowhere near the best player on the team, but I started and I had fun the whole time, and we were winning. And it was just it was a better experience than being one of the best players.
That boy, Derrick Henry out there senior year, huh?
Listen, my dad said to all of
For a
us,
couple
he said, he said the four plays we got is Malin left, Malin right, Malin up the middle, and Malin over top.
And you
Those
know
are the
who
four
knew that?
plays we had.
You know who knew that? Every single team that y'all played against.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They sure did.
What y'all say?
Average.
Tobias and Nordy.
Nordy said
I
average.
led the
He started
charge in
off-
that.
Yeah, he did say average. All right. Next one. Would you rather win an MVP award or a team championship?
Team, wait, what?
I think that goes
like a
along with the
national
same
championship?
question.
It kind of. I think it's different though. So like if we saying,
Wait.
MVP. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say they're not because you could win the Heisman and then your team lose the championship.
No.
You said the same question as the last one, right?
I was like, it feels
no,
like
no,
it's like the same thing.
I'm saying I feel like it's different. You can answer it differently with sports because like just compare NFL to NBA. I feel like an NBA MVP is way more.
Well, yeah, because your
it's
team got to be
greater.
good to be an MVP.
Yeah,
Consider it.
like
So
NFL
y'all hyped
MVP.
about this past MVP?
NBA?
Yeah.
I'm too.
Jokic?
Oh no, I think Embiid should have won, but
I think the champion will be.
Not gonna get into that right there.
The champion will be better. You rather have
Yeah,
a championship than an MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Cause I mean, then everybody's celebrating.
yeah.
I came from Langston Chapel. I'm taking
I
that
did too.
championship. That's right. Yeah, no, yeah. I want that championship.
I did as well.
Would you, and this is good for especially Nordy and Jay, would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl?
World Series.
wow.
Oh Lord, World Series.
Why you say the World Series?
That's actually a tough one.
Jay, think about that contract.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tough
Jay,
one.
Ain't-
It's a tough
it's not
one though,
tough.
'cause
Oh,
bro, we don't
You
get
gotta think-
hurt. We don't get hurt.
you can
the
definitely
money-
get hurt playing baseball.
No. I said we don't.
Oh, okay.
Not then. I mean, because then we got like professionals with us,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like taking care of us. We don't have these little sorry trainers.
Mm-hmm.
Minus a few.
You're definitely right about the contract. I think it's the publicity aspect of it because like the viewership on the Super Bowl versus the World Series is like not even comparable.
I feel like you have more fun in Super Bowl too.
Well,
And it's only one game. It's only one game instead of a series.
The Braves,
'Cause, like,
their
that
little
was
world
lit.
tour afterwards was lame. I mean, the bus is going like 35.
They knocking
speeding down.
fans over.
It was zooming down Peachtree. That was ridiculous.
And they have you laughing, bro. I think even the bus driver was
They didn't even know
lit.
how to win.
All right, what you said? Oh, you said Super Bowl, Tobias.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that could mean I'm only played football, so
I mean, I still don't know because, like I said, the Super Bowl is only one game instead of a series.
Yeah.
Like you can have a breakout game in the World Series, but for one game. But if you have a breakout game in the Super Bowl, you can get the Super Bowl MVP. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a tough one. But I feel like Toa said, you probably have more fun winning the World Series.
Yeah, I knew that one.
If it's anything like the Braves atmosphere was, I feel like I would love to play something like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think it'd be the opposite because theirs did not look exciting.
Well, the games did.
Why not?
That the
Oh, no,
parade
the
did.
games.
The games did. The
That's
parade.
what I'm talking
for
about, like
sure
that atmosphere. Not
No,
parade.
it was,
I got
I don't care about parade.
Okay, next one.
The Rams
Uh,
parade was lame, anyways. But yeah, sorry.
Would you
I mean,
rather
they had
take?
lockdowns.
Would you rather take responsibility for losing the championship or have a teammate take credit for when you for the win when you deserved it?
Oh, let the teammate take credit.
I'm
The film showed itself.
I'm taking credit for Luka. Ain't nobody about to take credit for what I did. I step up for losing. I don't care.
No,
Would you
that's a
take
different.
Tobias?
That's a
I was
different
not
type of
about to do
hurt.
that. I'm telling you,
I take
and we won too.
I think it's
I'd rather
easier
step
for
up
me
and
to
take
do losing.
responsibility as an L.
Yeah, it's
I've had to do
easier
that
to do
before.
that. I mean, in that period. Exactly.
Oh, I've had to do it before. That's why I don't want to do it.
He said he had a bad experience. You never recovered.
At that point, just listen. At that point, just listen to fans. Talk about you. At that point, you can ignore that. Like unless you Kyrie Irving or Draymond Green. Speaking of that, Draymond Green, you see he called Kendrick a ogre.
Yeah, he did.
Have y'all seen
You see-
Kyrie Irving's like
You saw Kendrick just responded to
He
him.
made it worse, bro. He made it even worse. Like he shouldn't even responded to that. He made it seem like he was really butthurt about
He said,
it.
"I've been with my wife since the 10th grade.
I got a fine dime piece, man.
I got a fine dime piece."
He said you ain't pretty. You sure? What he say? You sure enough ain't cute and you ain't pretty either. I got a fine
Yeah, I
dime
ain't
piece,
pretty.
man.
Now carry on. What did I?
Now carry on.
Look, bro, you know what I'm talking about, Mike.
All right, next one. Where am I at? Would you rather retire as a forgotten coach with a winning record or a famous coach known to lose championships?
No, the first one. The second one's Jim Harbaugh. The second one is Jim freaking Harbaugh.
No, the second one is
Harbaugh.
Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers.
Yeah, Doc Rivers is going.
That's the
Jim
second
Harbaugh's
one.
good too.
The first
What
one
was
was
the
like
question
Phil
again?
Jackson.
A forgotten coach with a winning record. Yeah, Phil Jackson's good because everybody always gives the credit more to his players because he had all time. What did y'all answer it? Did y'all answer it?
Jim Harbaugh. But I want to vent
I
about
said,
Jim
yeah,
Harbaugh.
me and Toes will say the first one. I don't think Nord answered it.
I'm gonna agree with them.
Okay.
Can I say this
Alright.
real quick? I'm gonna say this real quick. just so this is
Oh my
going.
goodness.
If we have an 8-4 season, actually I cannot say that on live. Let me think before I say this again. We have an 8-4 season. I will write letters to the University of Michigan athletics every day, calling for
Go
Jim
ahead.
Harbaugh's job. I'm fed up with it.
Go ahead. And
I'll
write
be
that rough
fed
draft.
up with it.
He said, "Go ahead and write that rough draft."
That's all.
Go ahead and get it ready, boy.
We'll get Mr. George to proofread it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, carry on. All right, Kendrick.
I was getting fired. I had to get it out. I was like, oh my.
Would you rather have really cool uniforms with a rundown stadium or a state-of-the-art stadium with ugly uniforms?
State-of-the-art stadium with ugly.
We already did one.
State-of-the-art stadium.
Our
Stadium.
Statesboro, they were so plain, but we had such a nice stadium.
And then we ain't played no music and pre-games, nothing, bro. It was lame. Oh my goodness, bro. Like,
You know why?
Oh my goodness.
So y'all rather had
We've won hundreds of games with no music.
No, don't say that. Yeah, we can't stay away from that. Stay away from that one right there.
Oh, would you rather peak early or later in your career?
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy one for me too. I'll say later, because people gonna remember.
How much later?
I mean, at closer to the end.
Like after you graduated high school and stopped?
Wait,
You saying like a professional player? Like,
Yeah. Are we talking about like a professional player or just in general?
well, not in height. Yeah, let's do professional.
Okay.
So
Then
you're
peak
saying
later. Peak later.
like somebody like finally getting recognition, like, and they only got like 2 years left, or
You asking? You asking?
yeah, is that what you mean by peak late?
No, I mean like, well, in my head, I was thinking like just thinking of a professional career. Would you rather peak earlier?
So in college, you're average, but then like, I mean, your stats are all right, but you're not considered anything great. And then
I wasn't even thinking about college. I was just thinking from or just a career, a level. So like either your college career or your professional career. So like, would you rather? So like,
I still rather peak later than early.
like basketball, Carmelo Anthony. You know, he peaked early, but not necessarily, and now
Everybody remember they're gonna remember him for how he left, not from how he came in. No one ever like remembers nobody from how they came in. They always remember how they left. Always. It's always the last memory.
Not Carmelo. Though.
Everybody remembers Denver and New York Melo.
Jay, I don't remember you
Dwight's
when I
a good
first
one.
met you. I remember you how you are now.
Dwight's a good one.
Exactly.
When did you first meet me?
I don't know, like
Oh, but hey,
maybe?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something. Don't act like you don't remember what happened on that stage at the high school and middle school. Do not act like that.
Man, we're not gonna talk about that game, bro. We're not gonna.
You knew what was.
We should have won that game. We should have won that game.
Don't say you remember how I left.
We should have won that game.
I've been that.
What that got to do with this topic? But anyway, we should have won that game. All my Langston Chapel
Because you brought it up.
We should have won that game. We should have won that game.
You remember how it ended.
Listen,
y'all should have, but y'all didn't.
We should have won that game. But then that's right. We all remember how the game ended. We remember how it started. Remember how that game ended.
I know.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. The next one.
It ended in overtime.
The next one. This is since y'all all play football. Which would you rather play in the rain or in the snow? I just kind of want to know what y'all think.
Rain. Give me the rain.
I say rain. I've never played in the snow, but
me
and cold and hitting don't mix.
I did it one time up in
cold and hitting don't mix, and I ain't doing that.
We've had to practice in the snow one time. It was bad. No.
Would you rather play? Would you rather only play the first 3 quarters or only the fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter.
Fourth. Wait, actually, I don't know, because if y'all put me in the fourth quarter and we getting blowed out, I'm gonna be mad.
Actually, first 3 quarters, I can tell you personally. Because I've went
first
through this.
3.
Yes.
So you got an impact on the
I know.
outcome.
First 3, yes. First 3.
What'd you say, Nordy?
Would I rather play the first 3 or the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, the first 3 for sure. That means we up in the fourth.
You because you bought that.
Oh, okay, I like that.
No, you like that.
You heard Nordy say he bought it. He did that.
They taking the starters out.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I got 2 more. Would you rather play but always lose or win but sit on the bench?
I'm sorry, I got to play, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say I ain't sitting on the bench. That dude.
Hey, I loved my first 2 years of high school football. I loved it, watching us go to the playoffs and everything. But sitting there that whole time, every game, just watching.
What if you're the reason that y'all losing?
It is what it is. I'm out there. I'm out there playing.
Tobias sound like he'd rather sit on the bench. He get the W.
Hey,
I sat on the bench
crazy?
anyway, so
anyway. Dallas is up 51-27, about to go into halftime.
Oh,
Dallas? Whoa! Luka about to do it?
That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm trying to see.
Whoa! I would like that. All right, one more, because we gotta keep it pushing though. Would you
Luka
rather
got
play
27
in the first half?
Mm-hmm.
Luka going crazy.
He's 9
he
for
on
12.
a mission. He on a mission.
I like
told
this.
you.
I like this.
D-Book made him mad. Quit feeling
All right.
that
All right. Would y'all rather play a position you're better at or play a position you have more fun with?
Play a position I have more fun with.
So like, what if you was like
I'm have a tie on that one.
A towel?
A tie, like
a tie. So like
yeah.
football again. What if y'all was like the greatest punter ever, but you were
man, y'all better throw me a linebacker or something.
You were like an okay okay linebacker. Like
I'm gonna
third
be out there
string.
trying. I'm gonna be out there trying. Shoot,
But you the
screen
greatest
tackles
punter
every
ever.
time. Hey, well, I have to do both. I do both.
Now, see, you thinking in the mindset of a good player since you was a good player.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of. I do not want to just sit there and punt unless I just wanted to specialize in that.
Ain't nothing wrong with punting, bro. I used to
It
kick.
just brings me back to baseball. Like I was way better in the outfield, but I would have loved to play shortstop because I just like that position. Was I that good at it? No, but I would have loved to play it. I don't care if I'd have made 10 errors a game. I would have liked to play it.
Well, you wouldn't have made 10 because they would have set you down at 3.
Oh, they would have they would have threw me back in that grass so fast.
Devin Booker is 0 for 7 right now.
That's the reason why.
Oh,
but he hit top 5.
He hit two.
He hit top 5 shooting guard, huh? Time to rethink some earlier comments, huh?
It's not time to rethink. Devin Booker is still the truth. He's just struggling.
Is Luka a 1 or a 2?
He's a 3.
What?
Either.
He's not a 3.
Luka's a 3.
How is he not a 3?
Luka's
bro?
a 3. If you have a good
2.
All right, if you have a good 1 and a 2, all right, let's say you have.
See, right here, earlier it had Luka as a shooting guard, but now it has him listed as a point guard.
2K has it listed as a shooting.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't.
It has him and Brunson
Luka's
as
small forward.
point guards.
Luka is not on the same position as LeBron.
Yeah, he is.
All right, we can go to hot takes before we start getting back into that. Tobias, go ahead,
take
man.
time.
Alrighty, my
hot
people,
take time.
is hot. Don't do that again.
Hot takes.
All right, anyways, hot take.
Okay,
time.
okay.
So,
Okay.
bro, you lagging, so I can't see your face right now. Hot
Okay.
take time. I struggle with this, a little bit. Hot takes, my man Jay had a really good hot take the first one, and Nordy had a really hot
Hold
one
on.
last week.
I got a cough. Hold on. 1 second. I got to mute.
Oh my god! All right. Well, this one, I'd have worded it right. So we all talk about Pat Mahomes and a lot of controversy. They think he's gonna go down as the next GOAT and everything. My take is that I think Justin Herbert will go down as a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Justin
Yep,
Herbert
I
has.
honestly ain't even gonna say that's too hot of a take.
No, that's hot.
Only because I believe in Justin Herbert in his team.
No.
And I also
Justin
wait
Herbert,
to add on to that.
Justin Herbert has never made the playoffs.
Justin, bro. No,
Justin Herbert has never made the playoffs.
As much as I love the Steelers, he should have made the playoffs this year. He should have made it.
Last year was his second year in the league.
Bro,
He threw 5,000 yards his second year.
Mahomes' second year in the league, he threw 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards and 1 MVP.
Well, first off, Mahomes
in
had
his first year starting.
Look,
No. This is all I'm gonna say.
If you put Justin Herbert on those same Chiefs teams, I'm not saying he'll do the same exact thing, but he definitely would have been in the playoffs, and he definitely would have threw at least 40 touchdowns, and he would have been in the Super Bowl.
No, he wouldn't have.
Why not?
No, because first of all, people forget that Tyreek Holmes was on that, or not Tyreek Holmes. Tyreek Hill was on that team before Mahomes got there, and he wasn't good until Mahomes got there. Now, obviously, Kelsey was already good, but he made Tyreek Hill who Tyreek Hill is.
That was his rookie year, though, wasn't it?
Who?
Tyreek. Wait, hold on.
No, he was in the league like 3 years.
Tyreek was there like 2 years before. He helped Tyreek Hill be who he is, definitely, but some of those plays, bro, Tyreek Hill made all the magic happen.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them, Mahomes made Tyreek Hill happen. And then the rest of them, well, no, I won't say that.
I can't agree with
that. It's half and half.
Their passing stats,
Thank you.
This past season are almost identical.
Exactly.
But one of them is not in the playoffs.
Thank you. So if you would put him on the Chiefs, they would have been doing the same thing.
Not necessarily, bro. Like y'all,
that's what I'm saying. That's actually not that argument for me.
They be saying Herbert is better than Burrow, and Burrow just went to the Super Bowl. And y'all know I don't like sticking up for Burrow, but Herbert hasn't done anything in this league.
He's going to have the best season he's ever have, and he's going to
Burrow's
be the best
defense kept him in the playoffs.
I agree with that.
Burrow's defense kept him in the playoffs, and other team mistakes kept him in the playoffs because they should have lost to the Titans.
Exactly.
Thank you. Herbert has not done anything in this league yet.
All right, watch the season.
But people are talking like he's done everything.
Herbert's my favorite MVP.
He's put up the same as good as stats as some of the top quarterbacks in the league in 2 years.
If Herbert flops this year, what y'all gonna say?
He's not gonna flop. Herbert
We'll come back to this take and I'll stand down again. But until then, first off, my little take on this is he gonna have a better season than Patrick Mahomes since we want to do that.
Thank you.
I mean, that's not hard to say though, because he has a much better team than Mahomes does now. I think
I have him down for an MVP.
Because of defense. I think their defense has gotten a lot better this year. Chargers.
I think that's what you should have did your hot take on to say he would be the MVP this season.
Oh,
that
I
would
think
have been a better hot take.
Without a doubt, I do think it is. That's something I'm very serious about. Not even a hot take.
No, I think the other one is better.
Hot take.
Because he was saying Herbert's gonna be just as good as Mahomes career wise, right?
No, I think he's gonna be better than career.
That's crazy. Mahomes is already.
No, it's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
That is not crazy. He can do everything.
It's
that
definitely
Mahomes
not crazy.
I think he can do it better.
Mahomes
is not Jesus, man.
Mahomes is.
Thank you, Jay.
Mahomes has been in the league only 2 more years more than Herbert.
Last year, he slick got exposed last year.
Mahomes he's only been in the league only 2 more years than Herbert, and one of them he didn't start. So I'm just saying,
if
Mahomes has a Hall of Fame
instead of Trubisky, he would not be what everybody says he is. He would still have the same talent, but he would not be.
If Herbert got picked up by a
god like people say he is. That's what I'm saying. It's all about situation. As far as we're going talent on each other, they're about the same talent.
But Herbert has receivers too.
Herbert really only had, if you
on the better team. Let's see what he's gonna do.
He still couldn't make the playoff. I'm just saying, like Tobias said, how do you let the Steelers make the playoffs?
That's the AFC West, bro. You know who's in the AFC West.
But you still don't let the Steelers make it over you, bro. Well, I'm sorry. Did the Steelers? Yeah, because Steelers made the wild card because the Bengals won the division.
If they would have tied, the Raiders and the Chargers would have made it. But I think
and you couldn't beat the Raiders to make the playoffs.
That little game that they had, that was coaching, bro. That was coaching.
If that game would have turned out different, this would have been a whole nother conversation about. I guarantee you, all we talking about.
I don't think so.
You know he's right.
Yes, it would, bro. No,
because the Raiders? The Raiders. Who did they play in the first round? Was the Patriots? I think it was the Patriots. No, the Raiders lost.
They made the playoffs.
They played the Chiefs or somebody. No, they played the Steelers, didn't they? No, I don't know.
I'm about to say Mac Jones went in the playoffs.
I thought they did make the playoffs. The Patriots. I don't know. I don't remember. But
did they?
We can look it up real quick.
Statistician Nord.
Yeah, Mr. Nordy, sir.
Well, I'm working on it.
See what they say. But I'm sorry. I think that is a hot take because Mahomes is already basically a Hall of Famer. Herbert hasn't done anything yet.
They made it to yes because they played Cincinnati. Cincinnati won 26-19.
Oh yeah, they did. Who did the Raiders play?
Patriots.
Oh no, that was them. Buffalo played New England and beat them 47-17.
Okay, I don't even remember that game.
Pittsburgh played Kansas, and Kansas won 42-21.
Oh boy, that was a
I
remember that game.
Then Pittsburgh scored at the end. That's the only reason they got to 21, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, I'm just saying, Mahomes is already basically a Hall of Famer, and Herbert hasn't done anything yet in this league. So to say that he's gonna have the same career as him,
besides,
you can't say he ain't done nothing yet in this league, bro. Like
he hasn't.
Look at his
stats. He's never made the playoffs.
So we just count playoffs at this point.
I mean,
we just can't. It's only been 2 years.
That's the case. Ryan Tannehill's a great quarterback,
and Mahomes has only been 4 years. Mahomes still got like 15 years to go.
Jimmy Garoppolo's an outstanding quarterback. If that's the logic.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes.
And
then Joe Burrow's a fantastic.
No, but the thing is, y'all not saying Jimmy Garoppolo is a top 5.
Is Mac Jones better than Justin Herbert?
You didn't say Mac Jones is top 5.
Is Mac Jones? I didn't. But is Mac Jones better than Justin Herbert?
No.
Do
you think Herbert? You think Herbert's a top 5 QB?
Absolutely.
I'm not getting the quarterback rankings. I'm just strictly talking about him being just as talented as Patrick Mahomes. That's what.
If you're just as talented as Mahomes, then you should be able to make top 7 seeds. It's only 14. There's only 14 teams in the conference.
The quarterback 16? Is 1 out of 22 players that start a football game.
and if Mahomes been making it, all I'm
With a good team.
I just feel like you have to make the playoffs to be anything compared to Mahomes.
Another successful podcast. Thank you all. We see y'all on Twitter talking about it and everything. We appreciate the love. You know, if you have a take on it, you maybe don't like what I said, maybe you don't like what Reek said, maybe you don't like what Jay, Nordy, any of us said, man, leave your comment, tweet it, give us something.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, say it with your chest. There you go.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, congrats to all the graduates.
We're going to work on the
there,
timing,
man.
y'all, too. We're going to work on the time. We sorry.
Congrats to all the
graduates. We get to
graduates.
rambling a little bit.
Congrats to all the graduates.
Oh, yeah, congrats, everybody.
Thank you, Malin. Thank you, Malin. Congrats to all the graduates out there.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
State, Georgia Southern. Thank you. So, again, hit the like.
Everybody.
Y'all shut up.
All the schools.
Y'all shut up, Dave.
Community college.
Thank you.
Universities.
Congrats to everybody.
Nah, see, this is what y'all be doing to me, so I'm doing it to you now. All right, go ahead.
Lost my train of thought. Dang it. All right. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on Apple Podcasts as well. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, man, I'm telling you, go back and look at the YouTube and watch everybody's faces, watch our reactions, get a good laugh. Listen to us at the whether you're at lunch, work, maybe you're driving, and you just want to listen to the podcast, do whatever. But yeah, and the last segment here, we'll leave you with our scripture today, give you something. This one comes from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. It's from the New King James Version. It says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Amen. It's a powerful one right there. So, man, yeah, that's it. Y'all have a blessed week. You know, your heads up. It's summertime. Enjoy it. Till then, we'll see you. Deuces.
Peace.